Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is one of the walls, one of the shelf sets that I have in my room. Most of this stuff has been on the channel, so if you see something you like on here, have a look for it on the channel. If you don't find it on the channel, then let me know and I'll do a video of it. Yeah, so I'm going to stop here with one of my all-time favourite heroes. Yes, the Rocketeer. That is a Screaming model kit, bought back in the day. The Screaming models made such great kits of great characters. I used to build and paint a lot of model kits. I have most of them in storage. If you'd like to see more of those, then do let me know and I may do some videos of them. We have a Magneto there at the front. We have the Funko Pop. Well, the Funko Rocketeer there. Kind of cool figure. Never took him out of the box though. I think he cost a little bit too much for me to take out of the box, if you know what I mean. But I had to have him because he was a Rocketeer, and I never thought we were going to get any more Rocketeer figures. We have at the back there some Funko Pops. At the front we have Darkman. I used to have a Darkman t-shirt with "Who is Darkman" written on it. Yeah, one of my favourite t-shirts. I still have it somewhere. I think it's probably an extra large. I used to buy very big t-shirts at one time. There we have Jonah Hex, sculpted by a dude I used to know at the conventions. If you know who sculpted it, tell them about the channel. Yeah. There we have the geometric busts, the Universal Monsters, Dr. Hyde, well, Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jackal, Mr. Hyde, get that the right way around. The Phantom and the Invisible Man. There we have at the back a Femme Fatale figure. I do like these geometric kits. I wish I'd collected all of them now. I have quite a few, but yeah. Here we have the Doctor, TARDIS and an Adipose Funko Pops. I think I picked those up at a car boot for quite a good price. And the Mario Brothers there in the corner. Next shelf down, it's really hard holding the camera up that high. We have the Diamond Select black hole figures. Who ever thought we would get black hole figures? I had the Maximilian and Vincent as a kid. I would have loved an old Bob. I loved them as a kid. I was amazed how good these figures are. They are absolutely fantastic. That diorama base there at the back does take up a little bit of shelf space. That may get moved at some time, but these guys are just brilliant. They're just amazing to think all these years later we finally got the figures we always wanted of these guys. Next we have the Ghostbusters. These were the earlier made set. I can't remember who made them now, but yeah, I didn't buy the Hasbro ones because I had these. I picked these up at a car boot. Funny enough, I think I got Ray or Peter from The Entertainer in Leeds. They only had the one figure, and I went to a car boot and there was a guy there and he had the whole set just sat there on the table quite late in the day. And I was like, how much of them? And he went, oh, £5 for the lot. And I was like, let me think. Snapped them up. Pretty cool. We have some Harley back there. And War Machine. I did do a little bit of a repaint on him. I may have to move him over to the Iron Man shelf. Yeah. Next we have the Defenders of the Earth and Ming. Do like these guys. I admit the newer Phantom is a lot more Phantom than that one. This is based on the animated series, so they're a little bit more simple. We have the Kong. This is the Kong that came with the plane. The plane is sat, funnily enough, on the Stormtrooper helmet behind me. I don't know why I've left it there, but anyway. We have Sherlock and Big Daddy there at the back. That is a very cool figure. Again, picked up at a car boot. I think so was Sherlock as well. He came in his box and everything. So yeah. Right, next shelf down, we have the original Rocketman, Captain James T. Kirk, William Shatner. It's such a shame that Mcfarlane never made any more of these figures. I kind of think it was a shame that they made figures from the new series, which didn't do as well. But yeah, pretty good figure, I have to say. I would have liked a Spock to go with it, and a McCoy, you know, the three of them. We have the Diamond Select Crow. This is brilliant. I just think it's really nice to have him, you know, sort of sat down in a chair. It's never going to fall over. Next we have the Diamond Select Tron figures. Again, just like those Black Hole figures, who thought we would have got Tron figures so late in the game? Do you see how I did that late in the game? Tron, no. Okay. Tough crowd, yeah. To say, I picked these up on that last holiday to America. It's been such a long time since I was there. Next we have the that game, Cyberpunk 2077, which I never finished. One day, when I'm a multimillionaire and the world's changed and I can get a PlayStation 5, I may play it again and play it properly. But I got so far through it and just gave up because the graphics were terrible and it kept glitching. So, yeah. And Mr. Quint, farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Kind of weird that I was told his name was Sam, but he doesn't have a name. It's some fan made up the name of Sam, apparently. It's just Quint, which I always thought it was. Here she is, the lady herself, Elvira. This is one of my favourite figures of the moment. I have to say, when you look at like the detailing on the little skull and that face, that is a brilliant. And I will say, they gave her a base, but she does have a habit of kind of falling over randomly. So luckily she's been kept up by the fact that the shelf above is touching her hair, so she will not fall over, hopefully. Next we have The Witcher. There at the back. I do like that game. I do need to finish it though, on at least one format. I think I've played it on the Xbox and the Switch, and I've never finished on any of them. I get so far through it and then I get distracted, and when I go back to it I can't remember what I'm doing or where I was or what the next mission was. But yeah. We have the Terminators. Now, this is an interesting one. The Terminators are on the shelf because they're next to... This is the time travel shelf. Terminator, Back to the Future. I have to move some of the Doctor Who stuff in there as well. I did pick up this one at Universal Studios. They were having a sale because the ride had closed and they were getting rid of the figures, and I got it for a really, really, really good price. You know, one of those where you pick it up and you go, really? Wow. So yeah, I have the Sarah Connor and John Connor at the front. Brilliant figures. Next we have the animated, oh my god, Marty! Stock Brown, Marty McFly and Biff Tannen. And of course Einstein down there at the front. One day I will do a whole video in the Doc Brown. When the next Doc Brown figure arrives, if enough of you ask me to do it, I will do the whole video in the Doc Brown voice. Okay? Right. Then we have the rest of the Doc Browns and Martys and Biff. This guy stood up front because he does have a habit of throwing himself on the floor every so often. Don't know why, because I mean his feet are far enough apart, it shouldn't fall over, but yeah, I do like the look on the face of that Doc Brown at the back there with that, oh, great Scott. Right. So down to which way we'll go that way again. We have He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. These were a big thing for me as a kid. They did change the shield on this. These are obviously the repro ones, not the repros, but the newer versions, which I have to say I do like. I tried to stay away from them, but Smith's had them on special offer, and I never had Man-at-Arms. So I had to pick one up. I had to get it just for Man-at-Arms. But He-Man was a big thing for me as a kid. I remember going to Blackpool and seeing them in... There used to be a toy shop that we used to go to every time we went. And they were in there and I was like, wow! And I think Santa brought me quite a few of them for the next Christmas. And Castle Grayskull. Yeah. Here we have another Quint with the Shark. I do have a lot of the animated characters. They are on another shelf. I may move them over here actually to this shelf. Maybe move the He-Man over there and swap them around. I'm always swapping shelves around. I filmed this video twice because I've swapped the shelf around a bit since I did it. Yeah, I do like this. I obviously don't have the fin on the back there, but the fin's over there safe. We have next then other Universal monsters, because technically speaking, Jaws is a Universal monster. Wolfman, colour Frankenstein, and black and white Frankenstein. And the mummy standing there at the back because he's got a little habit of falling over. I think these are brilliant. I am still looking for the black and white Wolfman. I know it's been released, but I think it's an exclusive thing. You know, NECA are like with exclusives. So I will eventually pick one up. He's definitely a favourite. Next we have... Now I've moved Batman over here. This is one of the things I did since the last video. Because these are like the pulp fiction type pulp comic heroes. And I felt like I needed these guys to all be together. So we have the classic Ming, Flash, the Phantom, Rocketeer, and kind of the old school Batman. I just thought he had to be over here on this shelf with these guys. Just made him look a little bit better. And we move over here. We have the American Werewolf in London, which I am definitely going to have to move these shelves around and get him into a better place. But I keep putting him on lower shelves because obviously he's not that tall. So he'll fit on the lower shelf. I may move him up to there. Move them over there. You know what I mean? This shelf will probably look different in another week, because I do have a habit of moving things around. We have Pinhead there at the back, McCready, which I think the blood effect thing there is brilliant. The little bit of tape that should be in his hand, the bit of wire, is on the shelf over there because for some reason it keeps dropping out of his hand. The dude from Creepshow there at the back. We have two Ash figures. I'm looking forward to the new Ash when I can get it. Then maybe I'll fit this one in up as the Deadite version, because all the accessories and things are down there. Right, now, this I'm going to get down on my knee. So we have Scream there at the back, Ghostface, whatever you want to call him, Chucky at the front here. That video I did the other week, yes. Please go watch it. Didn't get quite as big a buzz as I thought it would, but anyway. We have the Camp Crystal Lake sign at the back, and the Jason collection. I do like the one stood on the pier with the spear gun. It's almost in 3D. All the other Jasons and people pretending to be Jason. Dun dun dun. Ooh, spoiler. Yeah, I have to say I do like a good Jason figure. They have announced, I think, the next Jason figure. I think. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, because sometimes people do their own fan-made things and I get confused. But if there is a new one coming out, please do tell me. We have the Michael Myers. NECA, can we please have a Michael from the first film? Would be nice. We keep getting Halloween 2. And any other film than Halloween 2 would be nice. Halloween 2 and the newer ones. I don't get me wrong, I like Halloween 2. But I would like a more classic looking Michael to go with my classic looking Dr. Loomis. Look at that. Definitely one of my favourites at the moment. I have to say, we finally got a good Dr. Loomis. And the strange thing is, I posed him on the shelf nearly in the same way as the other one was posed that came with the Night He Came Home set. And I always used to complain because it was posed. And I was looking at it the other day and I thought I've just posed him in the same pose. It was unmovable, you know what I mean? It was just a pose and that was it. And we have the Halloween Kills, Michael, Laurie, and Michael from the 2018 Halloween. And at the back here we have the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 original Halloween, Halloween 3, 5, and Halloween 4. I do need to swap those two around. For some reason they're kind of in the wrong order, but then so are they, kind of. But yeah. I always have to remember the Halloweens by going that 3 is the one without him, 4, 5. It's kind of weird because I always feel like I count them wrong. But yeah. So yeah, that is a quick flyby of one set of shelves. We have more shelves, so if you'd like to see those, if this gets enough hits, enough views, and enough subscribers, and etc., and attention, then I will do some more shelves. If there is anything on here that you have seen that you would like to see more of that isn't already one of my videos, then please let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you to all of you that do watch. Thank you for all the subscriptions that I have got, but more would be great. It's all up to you guys. So I'll wind this one up. Have a great day, a great night, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.